Let's talk about what I will need to make this business successful, this YouTube media empire business. For the first thing, this can help you as well if you're trying to think about what it takes. So things that I'm learning. First thing is you have to understand the audience. Audience is everything. If you are talking to kids, you have to make sure that you are speaking in the language that kids speak in. If you're talking to adults, 20 to 21 to 25, you got to understand who you're talking to and how they like to receive information. The second thing, and which really ties into the first, kinda, but is really the most biggest thing, even though I said audience number one, the second thing is truly the biggest, because you can understand the audience. But if you do not have great ideas, man, this is so important. If you do not have banger ideas, no matter how much you understand the audience, if you know the audience, then you'll know what they all have already seen so many different times before. If you know the audience, no matter how much you know the audience, if you're giving them the same ideas that they've seen before, they're not going to click on your video because they have hundreds of other videos that are like it to pull from that they already have watched and trust. So you got to come up with some banger ideas. The third thing I would definitely say, obviously, is title and thumbnail. Being able to package your videos and make sure that they are the best looking. Honestly, if you have a great idea, though, like if you just have a great idea, you really can do some damage. You don't, like, the title and thumbnail will be like so easy. But one thing you want to think about with the title and thumbnail, some things that really work. Perspective. Perspective is great to use in title and thumbnail. If I take a picture of a tree and I'm just straightforward up at the tree and I'm talking about why the government wants this tree, let's just say whatever, wants this tree. If I take the picture of the tree and it's just straight on, yeah, it's still gonna be interesting because the title probably is gonna be interesting. But if I take a picture of the tree at like a weird angle, or where it looks like the tree is like almost coming at me in like 3D or something like that, that's gonna be a way more interesting thing to look at and gonna get way more clicks. So those are the main three things you want to truly focus on and think like that. Colors as well in your title and thumbnail. Colors in the title, world's most, always try to go as grandiose as possible. World's most, world's biggest, world's best, the most expensive, the most this, biggest failure, all those sorts of things. So these are things that I'm focusing on. Just to kind of give you a tidbit of what I'm focusing on with my videos.